Hi, I'm Elle. A few weeks ago I went to the Hay Festival in Hay on Wye, which is the world's first book town, and start with the Hay Festival bookshop. I went to a few different events at the festival. So I got England's Green, Up Late, and Was It For This by the poets of the Faber and Faber showcase, and they signed them as well. The second event I went to was Stephen James Smith, a spoken word poet, and I really loved his performance. I thought it was fantastic, and so I got his book, Here Now. And then the last event that I went to was Brian Bilston, who is poet laureate of Twitter. I also got Hay Festival Conversations and poems. It's signed by all the poets. And then in town I got On Purpose, which is another book by one of the Faber poets, the Forward Book Prize for Poetry 2023 from the Poetry Bookshop, which was really cool, an entire bookshop just for poetry. There's so many here, but I'll show you the highlights. I got a June Jordan book from 1989, Taylor Swift's birthday. I got a bit of Browning, Pablo Neruda, Rachel Long. I've heard about this book so much online, so I can't wait to read it. My Darling from the Lions. Kay Tempest as well. I haven't read any Kay Tempest books yet, so I'm really excited to read that. This book had been on my wish list for so long, and then I was in the bookshop at the Hay Festival and it was on sale, so I got it. Poor by Caleb Fenney. Got a bit of Dylan Thomas, Sylvia Plath, but in Spanish. Black American Poetry, which is a commentary. Traces the history of Black American poetry from its beginnings in spirituals and work songs through the post-Civil War era and the rise of Harlem Renaissance. I found a whole bunch of Blood Axe books, some more on sale. Seamus Heaney's Beowulf. Atticus Love a Wild, which is a big Instagram poetry book. I love a bit of Carol Ann Duffy. And I got this massive brick of a book, The Odyssey by Homer. This one's translated by Robert Fagles. I am actually reading the Iliad at the minute, so this one's going to be up next. Got The Republic of Motherhood by Liz Barry. Got this really nice bag by Admin Books, which has been very helpful. Ooh. Got this really pretty world poetry book. Got quite a few pretty books actually. I got a William Blake one as well. It's got the nice gold edges. Georgian poetry, because I've never read it, so now I have to. The Last Poems by D.H. Lawrence. This one's from 1933. There was a Honesty bookshop below the castle, and I got I Hope This Finds You Well, the Hay Festival poems from 2013, Modern African Poetry. Another Homer, War Music by Christopher Logue. This, I believe, is the Iliad, I think. An account of books 16 to 19 of Homer's Iliad. Yeah. So when I'm done reading my copy of the Iliad, I can read this. It's from the Hay Cinema Bookshop. Tony Harrison's collected film poetry. I got a lot of poets and works that I'm completely unfamiliar with, so it's going to be exciting to learn about all these people and to read for the first time. At the Hay Festival they had a few shops around. They had Oxfam Books and a few other independent shops, and one of them was Rebound Books that rebind old books. So I got this Love Poems anthology. It has some poems in, and they also made bookmarks out of book spines, which I thought was really cool. John Betjeman collected poems as well. John Betjeman is my grandmother's favourite poet, so I finally got a book of his to read. Another Homer inspired purchase. The books. 46, 47, 48. There are 48 books. Well, actually, because I bought those. 51 books to add to the collection. I don't regret a thing.